Imagine being unfairly labeled as the guy who ruins TV shows just because of a silly phrase. That's the shocking story behind how jumping the shark almost wrecked Ted McGinley's acting career. But here's where it gets controversial. Was this reputation really his fault, or just a cruel twist of fate? Stick around to uncover the truth, and you might be surprised by the part most people miss about this Hollywood tale. If you're a fan of Apple TV Plus's hit series Shrinking, you probably recognize Ted McGinley as Derek, the laid-back neighbor to Jimmy, played by Jason Segel. But long before that role, McGinley was one of the fresh faces brought into Happy Days after the original star, Ron Howard, decided to move on. Tragically, McGinley ended up being forever linked to the phrase jumping the shark, a term that originated from a memorable Happy Days episode where Henry Winkler's character Fonzie famously water skis over a shark. Far from being just a fun trivia fact in his career highlights, this connection nearly sabotaged McGinley's professional life, even though he always seemed to handle it with a positive attitude on the surface. To help beginners understand, jump the shark is a pop culture expression that describes when something, like a TV show, movie, or even a trend, starts to decline in quality and loses its original appeal. It's often used to pinpoint the moment a series goes downhill, supposedly illustrated by Fonzie's outrageous water skiing stunt in the Season 5 episode Hollywood Part 3. Interestingly, many argue that Happy Days didn't truly jump the shark until later seasons. After Howard, who portrayed Richie Cunningham for 7 years, exited before Season 8, the writers scrambled to fill the void. They'd already begun emphasizing Fonzie after Season 2, but with Howard gone, the iconic greaser became the show's main focus. To support him, they introduced new characters, including McGinley. McGinley, a former model, stepped in as Roger Phillips, the nephew of Marion Cunningham, played by Marion Ross. As a high school teacher and basketball coach, Roger first appeared in Season 8, Episode 4, titled Hello, Roger, starting out at Jefferson High before becoming principal at nearby Patton High. He joined around the same time as Kathy Silver's character, Jenny Picallo, the endlessly boy-obsessed best friend of Joni Cunningham, Erin Moran. Yet Roger is often seen as one of the less successful additions to the sitcom's cast, with writers apparently struggling to create compelling plots for him. This likely fueled McGinley's association with jumping the shark, an unfair stigma that persists today. And this is the part most people miss. Ted McGinley's shark-jumping label was deeply unjust. Although Roger wasn't the most beloved character on Happy Days, he appeared regularly in Seasons 8 and 9, then became a main cast member in Season 10, sticking around through the final Season 11. After the show ended in July 1984, McGinley landed roles on major series like The Love Boat, Dynasty, and Married with Children. Strangely, his involvement in these popular programs earned him the nickname the patron saint of jumping the shark from John Hine, the founder of JumpTheShark.com. This moniker was completely unwarranted, as McGinley had no role in causing any of those shows' quality dips. For instance, he joined Married with Children as a guest in Season 4, portraying Jefferson Darcy, Marcy Rhodes' husband, and became a series regular in Season 5, lasting 6 more seasons for a total of 166 episodes from 1989 to 1997. The show, which played a key part in Fox's early success by pioneering edgy sitcoms, was canceled for reasons unrelated to him. Think shifting audience tastes and network decisions. Yet, JumpTheShark.com relentlessly blamed him, with fans posting harsh comments like, "If Ted's in your cast, the show's doomed to spiral downward." As a 2003 Deseret News article noted, the site was filled with such celebratory jabs at McGinley. At the time, McGinley brushed it off humorously, noting the absurdity since his career thrived. He quipped to Deseret News, "It took me 3.5 years to kill The Love Boat, 4.5 to kill Happy Days, 7.5 to kill Married with Children. So I'm hoping for 10 years to kill my current show, Hope Faith." But beneath that light-hearted facade, the impact ran deeper. But here's where it gets controversial. Can an online reputation really harm someone's livelihood? In a 2004 NBC News interview, John Hein doubled down, saying, "I wish him the best, but if you see him, the show's jumping." McGinley countered by highlighting his steady work post-Happy Days and how those series continued airing long after he joined. However, in 2024, during a SAG-AFTRA Foundation event, as reported by Variety, McGinley opened up about the true toll, admitting it was far more damaging than he admitted initially. "At first, it was funny," he shared. "But then I started losing jobs. I tried to joke about it, but it was really hurtful. I have a family to support, kids to educate, and this took opportunities away. It was brutal." Fortunately, McGinley's path turned around. His role as Derek in the acclaimed dramedy Shrinking, where he plays the supportive husband to Liz, Krista Miller, has earned him widespread praise and made him a viewer favorite. In a 2025 Gold Derby interview, the 67-year-old actor revealed he was moved to tears by the show's success and the positive feedback. "I'm so accustomed to being seen as the villain who tanks shows," he said. "This has been an incredible ride, and I feel truly fortunate." Beyond Shrinking, McGinley has maintained a busy career, appearing in shows like The West Wing, Family Guy, and Hope Faith, which aired for 3 seasons from 2003 to 2006, before ending. Again, not due to him. While it's hard to pinpoint exactly which roles he missed because of the stigma, the pervasive nature of Hein's criticism suggests it could have been as harmful as McGinley describes. This raises a bigger question. In an era of online shaming, how much power do websites and fan opinions have over real careers? What do you think? Is it fair to blame an actor for a show's decline? Or is this just a case of misplaced internet blame? Do you believe such nicknames can genuinely derail someone's professional life? Share your opinions in the comments below, and let's discuss whether Ted McGinley's story is a cautionary tale or an example of resilience triumphing over unfair judgment.